Clerics can heal, stab, blast, and pray their way through D&D, and what was once a boring playstyle is now a combination of cool abilities and powerful spells. And in today's episode, we're going to be talking about my personal favorite cleric domain in the Grave domain. Before we get into this really quick episode, be sure to like and subscribe because we put out new content like this every week. And now, onto the Grave domain. Gods of the Grave watch over the line between life and death. The domain description of the Grave domain sounds a lot like the spooky necromancer cleric option, but it's really quite the opposite. You gain a bunch of abilities that are great for keeping your allies alive, and a couple of bits of anti-undead tech, and even a sneaky DPS boost to your cantrips. At 6th level, you gain one of my favorite cleric abilities with Sentinel at Death's Door. Being able to cancel the effects of a critical hit will save your teammates more than you think. It may not completely negate the attack made, but it's still useful, especially for adventurers at this level. At 8th level, you can add your Wisdom modifier to damage made by your cleric cantrips, and at 17th level, you can get the extremely metal ability Keeper of Souls. It may be a pretty high level before you get it, but I still think it's a pretty fun late-game ability, if rather tame in its effects in the grand scheme of things. It also does what I think a lot of late-game features should do, which is set up triumphant narrative moments through gameplay mechanics. I mean, being able to heal someone with the soul of someone you just killed, that's pretty rad. Putting all this together, the Grave Cleric is an ideal pick if your priority as a cleric is to keep your friends alive in a really cool way. Though the obvious choice of race for a Grave Domain Cleric is probably a dwarf from a mechanical perspective, I'm going to go out on a limb and recommend a Firbolg Cleric, just for the hell of it. It's an outlandish choice, and the +2 to Wisdom and +1 to Strength is pretty good. As someone that has seen a Firbolg Cleric and what they're capable of, I think the mix is just really fun. You can also just pick a Mark of Healing Halfling for all the other healing things if your DM allows setting lock characters. That's another suggestion. Thank you guys so much for watching this quick video. Feel free to check out our other cleric-focused videos and let us know down in the comments what cleric you are building. My name's Patrick Ferguson from Skull Splitter Dice, and until next time, farewell.